Guys, like you also the Arnold Classic in Columbus, the classic Arnold Classic, okay, in the USA, was not um, with the best roaster in years. In fact, it was the worst roaster in a lot of years, maybe decades even. And now we have the Arnold Classic in South Africa this weekend, and the crazy part is that it's getting worse and worse. Okay, when even at the Arnold Classic they are not the best athletes, then you probably guess that at the other Arnold Classics around the globe, the roasters is even worse. So check the athletes, guys. Not only the quantity has sunken, but also the quality of the athletes. I don't see any top tier athlete in this roster, and the crazy part is that it's a pro show. It's a pro show where you probably get relatively good amount of money. The only name who's pretty known is of course Victor Martinez from the past years, Johnny Jackson from the past years, and Juan Morel. Juan Morel has a big chance to win it, or maybe Lucas. But what I want to tell you is that I find it sad, that tragic, that the roster is sinking and sinking. When you know how the athletes are treated at the Arnold Classic, you know that they are treated pretty good. But it seems like the athletes don't want to compete around this time of the year, because they are in their off season and beginning to prepare themselves for the Olympia and everything. So sad. It's interesting that a guy from Kuwait is starting at the Arnold Classic in South Africa. I don't know, man. Back then you had, what was back then? Last year or something, you had Dexter Jackson and those guys. You had, I think, Kai Green, who did the Arnold Classic Africa. And this year, what happened? It's like a quote from the song Wangster. Damn, in high school you was the man, homie. What the fuck happened to you? So I hope the quality is getting better next year. And I don't disrespect the other athletes here, but I think for spreading the cult of bodybuilding, especially in those countries where bodybuilding is maybe not that known, you need the top named athletes, okay, for having a great competition. I think Arnold is doing his job, but maybe they should have a big conference where they talk about what's happening in the future. Okay, maybe Arnold has to change some of his dates of the competition to make it more friendly to the season dates. For example, making the contest around the Olympia, after the Olympia, for example, doing the Arnold Classic in March and doing all the other Arnold Classics, or some of them at least, after the Olympia, for having a higher chance for big athletes competing there. There are probably a lot of different options, but I think this year, when Kai Green didn't say it, but he didn't compete at the Arnold's, the quality has sunken dramatically. I think when you have one big name, then the chances are high that other big names will get into the competition. So I think they need again a lead figure in that competition. So what's your opinion on the Arnold Classics? I wish you all the best. Subscribe to my channel. Have a nice day. Bye.